So this is really what's happened is, a little horn tooting here, but I said over the last few months, I said, listen, this options are too cheap given what's going on in the world. They're too cheap given the potential for a melt up, the potential for AI to change so many things, the potential for things to break in some ways, for jobs to get affected, et cetera. So there's lots of things, and this was just too cheap. It was underpricing things. We're seeing people get excited as the market makes new highs, and people are starting to recognize, whether it's option markets, it's the collective sentiment out there. We don't always know where it's coming from, but the market is now saying, "Oh my gosh, this is a kind of situation that could blow up to the upside, to the downside. We could get a mania like 1999, like 2021. We don't really know where to price things." I'm saying, well, how do you even know how to price this market? We don't know how AI plays out, how inference plays out. How do we know where the benefits are going to be as well as the disruption as well? So how can options be at their absolute cheapest in the last few years? Doesn't make any sense. So when the time comes, we will look at doing things like that. But this is really, really an interesting situation. And I'm a vol guy, so I'm looking at this going, wow, these are totally different environments, yet we are seeing this incredible jump up in option pricing. So I think that's very interesting. So I wrote on the agenda, I said, well, what does it all mean, right? What does it all mean? Well, look, it all means that we're starting to get a reaction out of markets, not just in the market going up. We're starting to get a reaction from further sentiment indicators that I think are very important. When you see the IV percentile go from 0, right, from 6, would it go from 4 to 76 in pretty short order? People are getting excited again, right? That is a sign that things are getting a little bit frothier right now. So I'm not going to go through all the different stocks, but this is what we're seeing everywhere. And so when I say, what does it mean? Well, it means that we are now starting to recognize the frothiness, the potential for more of a melt up potentially. And that means option pricing starts to notice that. And it says, oh, okay, well, we better start to price in this possibility. Does it mean it'll continue?